Welcome, assassins. So I'm going to go over the questions. I'm going to answer them. I actually got more than I thought I was going to, so I don't know if in the other video I said I was going to answer them via video, so hopefully the ones who asked the questions check out this video, because this is where I'm going to give the answers, and if you don't, then maybe I'll write them down. Anyway, so this is probably going to be a really long video, because I tend to ramble. So let's get it on. So the first one is Gangster 7. Was I crazy? In your 83 Things Wrong with Destiny, you were very similar to a fellow YouTuber named MK. Or do you see it too? I've actually, someone else compared me to that person. I've never seen him before. I looked up MK and I got like some rap songs and Mortal Kombat, obviously. So I don't know who they're talking about. It could be me on another channel with like a mustache that I do when, you know, I wake up and I sleep YouTube. I sleep, you know, make videos. Anyway, so I have no idea who that guy is. If anybody could send me a link to him so I could check him out, I would appreciate that. And hopefully find some new material, steal his stuff, or maybe he's stealing my stuff, you know. We'll get to the bottom of this. Next, Chuck Norris. I appreciate you, Chuck Norris. You've been there for a long time, and I can always rely on you to give me comments. Okay, so what kind of work do you do? I don't know what that. I don't know what the zero in the circle mean, but I think it's like a. Anyway, so I do promotional work, which is, if you're not familiar with it, it's like the easiest job in the world and one of the coolest. I'd say it's definitely a stepping stone job. My brother and I, and a couple of my friends, really just do it to support our hobbies for the most part until we can, you know, slowly build up the capital to get higher production equipment. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not telling you what we do. So, primarily we work as contractors for Oculus. Oculus being the virtual reality company. And, so we sort of just fell into that job because we were cosplaying, and, we were like, oh, virtual reality, because it was at Anime Expo, and we just showed, like, we outputted such passion towards it that the person in charge of that event was like, well, we could definitely use you guys. So we've sort of been going to trade show after trade show, doing a bunch of different events and stuff for Oculus, which Oculus Connect is coming up. And, oh, sorry, so, God, I keep getting off topic. So we are product specialists. We facilitate, is that better? What's better? Is that better? We facilitate the Oculus demos. So any new hardware, software that they come out with, we are responsible for providing like the best experience around to help promote it and sort of spread their idea. And they were at Facebook headquarters right now because they bought Oculus for $2 billion. So the Oculus is really at the forefront of the virtual reality world, and I'm getting on a small little rant tangent type thing here. At the forefront of virtual reality, it was a great thing that they were bought up, because now their resources are for the most part limitless. So definitely expect to see some awesome thing. All I can say working here is you should invest in a good computer and Oculus Rift, because definitely next half of next year you are going to see some things, that means really good, awesome, like mind-blowing things for the Oculus. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this. Whatever, they're not going to watch this. So yeah, that's what I do. And I do that for different companies throughout different conventions, and, you know, promoting different video games and whatnot. So, Chris Cavazos asks, have you ever thought of doing American Ninja Warrior every day of my goddamn life, man? Things just get in the way, and I failed myself by getting into weightlifting early, because honestly most weightlifters put on like unnecessary weight that's not proportional to their ability to lift themselves, if that makes sense. So they're all like adding all this muscle onto their body that isn't really being used to do anything other than specific motions. And that's what I did for a couple of years. I stopped fully weightlifting about a year ago. No longer than a year ago, almost 2 years ago. And honestly, another rant, people underestimate calisthenics. Freaking do your research in calisthenics, start doing them, start working on flexibility, dynamic movements. If you think weightlifting is the only way that you can, one, look good, which you shouldn't care too much about, or have practical strength, you're absolutely, in my opinion, wrong about that. So, yes, sorry, I definitely want to do American Ninja Warrior, but the only thing is they're like my size maybe, and 20 to 30 pounds lighter than me. So I've started climbing, and I've definitely noticed that my forearm strength, it's really good because training with the 42.3 pound Mjolnir for so long, but it's good for holding on to that and not lifting sort of my weight. So I'm trying to get much lighter, and you can do that through diet, and that's for the most part the biggest part. But if you want to be able to hold yourself for longer, rant tangents. Anyway, you really just have to climb more and do more things American Ninja Warrior-esque. And so for the most part, I haven't had the facilities to do that, but I am slowly making my way to do this. So you'll see me at the top of that thing that you gotta press on American Ninja Warrior. Just cartwheeling through all of the obstacles and probably levitating to the top. Okay, so next question from Nestivan. I hope I'm pronouncing these right. They seem easy, but I could just be Steven, whatever. Good one. Did you consider to play Until Dawn, the new horror game? By the way, nice beard, though. Why, thank you very much, Even. I apologize for butchering your name. Yeah, I do kind of want to play Until Dawn. I'm not a horror person. I don't like video games. I love being in that and being able to move and do something. But movies, definitely not the biggest horror fan. Just because you can't do anything and there's really no positive takeaway that you can get from the movie. So my brother might be, but no, he's not. Okay, so so that game is sort of like a movie, although you can change the outcome to my knowledge. So yes, I have wanted to play it, but I haven't had the time because I've been here doing things, and then my gaming list is so long, man. So if you would like to see me play that, let me know, and I'll try and do my best. I just got GameFly, so I can use that when I get back. I don't have anything to play it here. Yeah, and thanks for the nice beard, although you're not looking too hard, because it's not. It's like very scraggly, like the camera, pretty good. No, bad beard. Anyway, okay, so from Armable46, good try. What's that supposed to mean, man? Wow, I forgot. Okay, hold it right. Riddle me this, Magaman. If a train leaves at 2 p.m. at a speed of 45 miles per hour, how long does it take Dave to finish the new Metal Gear? And that's a trick question. There is no finishing those games. It's just losing if you play any game in the Metal Gear Solid series franchise. I should take that back. I'm not a Metal Gear fan, but this one I'm very excited for because it seems like it's going to be different than the other ones. I'm the one who got into it late and thinks that the writing is awful, and Hideo Kojima's like a 14-year-old who has too much power. But you guys probably stopped watching, if not the very first seconds of this video, then probably right then. Anyway, I'll probably make a rant view on that later. Will you be playing the Taken? Sorry, from Pedro Ribeiro. I'm sorry, I'm not cultured at all. Ribeiro. You should tell me how to say that. I'm sorry. Will you be playing the Taken King? I'll be honest, I did make that rant about 83 reasons not to play Destiny, which is probably where a lot of my subscribers come from. I haven't played any of the DLC. I've heard that a lot has changed. And I also have heard that nothing has changed, but I'm very curious to continue playing. Again, it'd probably be more of like a... I don't think I can gamefly that. I don't think I can gamefly the DLC for that, so I'll try and play it, and I'll try and reassess what I think of that game because it's been a year since I played it, so I should be able to go in with a fresh mind and everything. The burning passion and hate, well, not hatred, but like, sense of betrayal is for the most part has fizzed and sputtered out. What are your thoughts on Fallout 4? Holy crap, how long is this video? I didn't like Fallout 3. I loved Fallout New Vegas. Fallout 4 looks like they're, from what I've seen, I do something called information blackout, where if I am excited about a video game, which I am excited for that'll help answer this. I don't watch too much on it, which I should probably stop if I plan on like reviewing games and getting like the inside scoop on them and whatever. But from what I did see, there's like 2 new things that you can do, and the graphics don't look much better. But with a keener eye, they're probably like way better. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of Fallout 3 because it was like, one of the huge points is there's so many different endings to this game. And for me, it was like each ending is just Ron Perlman saying different things with like pictures slowly panning. It's like, he was a good wasteland guy and he purified the water. Spoiler alert if you do that part. Or he was a bad dude and he didn't purify the water. So yeah, I didn't really like that kind of pissed me off, and there wasn't really a variety of environments that you could go to. But okay, so let's do, what's the genre of music approved by Team Sassa? Honestly, I'm kind of, I like a lot of things except for country. I don't have a right to say anything about country negatively. It's just not my thing. But it's kind of sad how much EDM has taken over. EDM is like all electronic music, right? I still don't really know that. It's like trance, dubstep, trap, other electronic subgenres of electronic music. Just because you can do so much with it, there's a huge variety. While at the same time, okay, there's like a flood of electronic music out there, obviously now, but there can be a magnificent variety of electronic music. Unfortunately, for the most part, it all sounds the same. Like drum and bass is literally the same song with like one slight difference. I won't listen to drum and bass. Anyway, okay, so classical music, love classical music. That's like on par with the greatest music out there. I think that if you do classical music well, and that includes like opera and Apocalyptica, which is, if you don't know who Apocalyptica is, look them up. They are amazing. They're essentially classical versions of like AC/DC and really awesome newer songs. And then Two Steps from Hell, also in there, like the most epic music you can imagine. I'm sure I'm not thinking of something. Japanese classical music is really good. Some Japanese rock, alternative, whatever you would call it, is really good. Really, I might think more on that one. I haven't really preempted these questions, if that's not obvious. All right. And what's the meaning of life? Okay, so my theory is God made every person on the planet to be. Yeah, I mean, you can come in. It doesn't really matter. I'm recording the answer thingies. And you just keep rolling. This is my brother. So I think that God put everybody on this planet as like a main like RPG character, and we just haven't finished his game yet. If that makes sense, we haven't gotten to the JRPG point where everybody like collects and is like at the final boss and like, but friendship and trust humanity and blah blah blah. Give us another chance. Humans will figure it out. So he's just waiting for that. Aside from that, I think that the meaning of life is to find your own meaning of life. There is no single, purpose for humanity, but everybody is born on an individual level. We're not a hive mind. We're not all, scaling towards one ultimate goal, which it should be to get to space and colonize that bitch. But for the most part, it's just, find your own journey. And as soon as you have found like true... I'm going to stop this. This is getting way too deep. I'm just going to stop right there. And the final one from Rasen Shuryukin, not Shuryukin, Rasen Shuryukin said, "Did you come from a monkey?" I don't really. Trying to remember. No. Yes. No. Yes. We'll figure it out one of these days. Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep the questions coming. If you like super freaking long videos, I'll try and put like a tab maybe on when I answer what. But Jesus Christ, how long is this? It's on. Okay, almost 16 minutes. Jesus, is any vlog this long? Okay, bye. I'll see you later. Keep asking questions.